Even at the show tonight. Samir, you ready to play card, bruh?
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love? The ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's got Devontae Smith. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This is brought in at the 15. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. And now the Titans got to line up and try for 2. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Getting out to his left. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. From the 35 on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds past midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete, here's Brown. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hurts throwing again. Buying some time right. He's running with it.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow their lead to 14-0. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
He's throwing for it! And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Tamir.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
63.
On first down, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to... We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 1. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans push their lead to 21-zip already. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one.
EJ name it letter the jug.
Yo.
That line shake, that mean he bit the bait, got a fish on the hook.
They'll get this drive started. First and
Yo,
10.
Tamir.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And
That's a shame, Chuck.
at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that
One thing about Pete, he ain't got too much pride to apologize.
They send a man in motion. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans will take over.
Mama, I'm gonna wash up with my wrist locked
Offense
off.
ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind
You
up
got the best
complete.
advice, but I won't call.
So after the incompletion,
I know I'm
here
gone,
comes
so
the
I do
second
not need
ball.
y'all. And if I get up, I'm gonna change the law. You fixed everything, so that's what I
Operating from the
thought.
gun, it's Stroud.
When I was small, mama made me tall. Even though I'm daddy, pop, she still gonna wipe my paws.
A little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier.
See, my mama, that's a problem you can't solve.
On those early downs.
I don't want no sign on.
It's the end of one in Super Bowl. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out.
Yo, why am I getting screamed at?
Make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Slot man motioned over.
Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans blowing them out now, 34-zip. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Bro. First, it's 2nd down.
Why?
Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throwing for Hurts. And they pick him off again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Titans take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
I mean, with more in my box, and they gonna never stop until my ankle pop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of
Let's go to
Okonkwo.
it tomorrow.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Stroud. Okonkwo brings it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's it.
How they make consider the phase? It don't phase.
Toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 4. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Good.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Hits his running back. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
63. Call up Yeti. Alpha. Hey, Silver. 73. Don't touch that.
Hurts setting up to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he takes it in, touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, it's Hurts. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Motioning the tight end now.
73.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. He's trying another one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He'll get this one to Brown. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go
do this.
after it.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 1. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Go Silver, ready? Right left, Yanni.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing it again here. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
From the 32. Connects on the crosser. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
63. Hey, easy, 63, bang!
Now Hurts. That's a cut for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He goes out of bounds on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texas.
From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run, they connect on the deep shot. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42.
On the quick, right? Why, Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Let the hot.
2nd and 6 now. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Hey, 73.
Running back sent in motion.
Go Silver, ready? Round up, Yanni.
On first down, Hurts. And they pick him off again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Titans get it back on the final play of the quarter. That'll bring us one quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63.
Eagles 21.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Oh, right.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
True.
Yeah.
My game about to be over. You still trying
Yeah,
to
mine
play or
is
what?
too. Yeah.
Who you playing?
Outcast.
I seen that nigga lose to Mickey.
I've dropped like 3 switch stick picks.
And they get
And
there
getting
to take
super
him
lucky.
down right around the 41. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, he put everything he had. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Oh, that boy Cage.
I don't even know why he's trying to run bunch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there.
That was
So
a good
now
quick
it's gonna
hike.
be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's a gain of 5, but they
Oh.
still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Thought that was enough for him.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
He gonna throw me a book here. He not built to chew. You can tell by where he's throwing to begin with.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Working quickly
It's hard
here.
to get with them tails, Oh, I'm missing the Colorado Spain game. That's some BS. I got a real kicker now. Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, keep dropping picks.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to reach
Just
the
keep doing
19
it.
before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Push him out on the left and you win.
Trust me. No, trust me, bro.
This is perfect defense.
You don't trust me, bro. You could have guarded that.
This is perfect. Now you can't chew me.
Trying to give him a blueprint shot.
And once again, he doesn't
Bro, he ran a zig on the right. Like nothing on the left even mattered.
You wanna?
Another carry for him. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Titans authoring a blowout here. They'll keep this drive moving and come to
I have a mid-read. You think? In a zig every play.
Back gets the handoff. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Perfect. You don't hurt.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line.
He wanted to waste all the time.
Yeah, but he set up the play. In case you didn't get it.
Yeah.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
I really pass committed and they made me sit there like a bot. It is cool.
Chased out to his right. That's a gain of 10.
I couldn't even get on the side of the field that I wanted to be on. He's a bot. Let's go. I love my chances to get a field goal now. Ain't no way I fumble, man. I fumble, it wasn't meant to be.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Like is all the way at the bottom.
Wait, some of your favorites?
Yeah.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
That's good defense.
That's just an insane sack to take, man. That's actually insane.
Fits it through the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
I really took a sack, man.
He slides down, but did not get there at the line of scrimmage.
I gotta see what he did.
And the capital of country music sure is gonna be rocking tonight.